And she said, "I love you, Thomas." And he said, "I love you." He said, "I love you" to my mom. Okay, it's another successful school drop-off. Welcome to a Tuesday edition of the Mareathon. Life's not a sprint, it's a marathon. Lace up and subscribe today. My name is Mare, and as you can probably tell by the sound of my voice, I'm sick. So I apologize for the sound of my man voice today. That's why, well, there's a few reasons why I didn't vlog the last few days. One, because I got sick. I think in a previous vlog I said I felt like I was getting sick for sure. Yeah, definitely on like Thursday. And normally I can avoid it, but Saturday took so much out of me doing that walk that I think that was kind of the, yeah. Anyway, oh my gosh, just so much to catch you up on. So at the end of the last vlog, I was very upset, and Sunday, the rest of that day, I probably ended the vlog at like 10 in the morning. The rest of that day ended up being the hardest day I've had, I would say, since we laid Jeremy to rest in September. It was, I could not stop sobbing, heaving, panic, crying. Like, it had been building for a while, which I think I may have said in that video, but it had been definitely building, and then it just exploded. To the point where I actually don't think I should have been driving on Sunday. Like, I drove home from Kelowna, and I don't think I should have been driving. I was in no shape. Anyway, I almost crashed my car because I was so upset, but also, okay, I'm gonna go, thanks. There was like a section of road where it was touching like stop and go because there was a lot of traffic for May long weekend activities. I think there was like a vintage car show, and so it was like stop and go, stop and go, stop and go, and I went to take my foot off the gas to brake, and my sandal got stuck and like caught on the brake, on the gas pedal, and I like barely, like, I think I was like an inch from rear-ending the person in front of me. I managed to like take it, like get my sandal quick, and like I jammed my brakes. Like, I definitely locked my brakes. Didn't hit anyone, but it just, I should not have been driving. And then it also made me wonder, do you drive in sandals? Like, my dad, I remember when I turned 16 and got my license, said like, you should not be driving in sandals. So I did a whole break on my show yesterday about it, and lots of people said they don't drive, they're wearing sandals, they just take them off and drive barefoot. Which I know is also not super safe, but like, when it's 30 and 40 degrees out, no one's wearing runners or like closed-toed like shoes. Anyway, so Sunday was a pass for me. I'm gonna talk about it in this video because there was some things that I think will be helpful for you, but not while we're driving on the way to the radio station. I just kind of wanted to give you like a hello and a backstory of where I've been. And so that was the majority of Sunday. And then yesterday I did some work. We took my mom for lunch as a belated Mother's Day lunch, and after lunch, my mom at the restaurant, while I was paying, she took Thomas to the bathroom, and she said, "I love you, Thomas," and he said, "I love you." He said, "I love you" to my mom. That's never happened. I know, you're crying too. I know. When Thomas was 2, there's this song that his grandma wrote, not my mom, Jeremy's mom wrote, that is like an I love you song, and we used to sing it to him all the time, and he used to sing it back. And then the autism kicked in, he stopped talking, and we haven't heard it since. So I don't think he'd ever said I love you like he'd never repeated it back to someone ever. He'd sung it in this song, and he's never said it to my mom. He said, "I love you" to my mom. Bless my life. Just amazing. I know, right? I know. So that's my exciting news. Oh my gosh. And then yesterday was like, I just was sick and did groceries and cleaned my house and got it ready for the week. Did a big tidy, and that's why I haven't been vlogging. So that's the update. I will sit down and talk to you about Sunday, because it was eye-opening in many a reason for me. Many a reason? Many, I guess. Yeah, I'm about to go talk on the radio. Anyway, so I'm back, I'm here, and as I had said in some previous videos, there's definitely gonna be some days where I don't vlog, especially as we lead up to the 1 year of Jeremy passing away, which we're a few weeks out from now. So just be mindful, thank you for being mindful of that. I actually juiced yesterday, so I got some juice. Anywho, I'm gonna go work on the radio. I love this shirt. If you're in Manchester, I know many of you are, because we talked about this last year. My love is with you, my heart is with you, I'm thinking of you. I can't believe it's been 1 year since Manchester, it's crazy. Anywho's, thanks for catching up with my sad side pony. It's not a sad pony, it's a, who knows, okay. I'm happy to be back. Good morning. Okay, we're having a hair day. We're having a day, that's for sure. It's 20 to 1 and I'm home, had therapy today, which was super good. I'm doing it every other week right now as opposed to once a month, just as we lead up to the 1 year. It's really, really helpful just to, I don't want to say justify how I'm feeling, but just kind of go over how I'm feeling and remind me that it's okay and that it's not a setback and that it's completely to be expected. And I don't like when people are like, oh, obviously you're upset, or like, of course you are. Like, then that just makes me feel stupid. Like, well, how did you not know you'd be upset? Like, that's not helpful. It's, and she doesn't do that, obviously. She's amazing. But it's just like, yeah, leading up to the 1 year, which is in a few weeks. I didn't expect it to be this upsetting this far out. Yeah, I'm not very good at telling people that things are hard, because I don't really know what anyone can do. But she was like, you need to tell people that you're struggling. Yeah, we talked about a few people's like shitty reactions or whatever, which was good. And yeah, just like talking about how this is a blip in my grief and recovery, if you will. It's not like, well, now this is how it is, and you know, all of the work I've done this last year is gone. But it's really hard right now, y'all. It's really hard. I chose to just like ride it out and let it happen. And initially I was really upset that I was upset, but then I just was like, let's just cry until you fall asleep, basically, which is what I did. And it was coming and it was necessary, and you know, we managed it. And I think there's going to be some more times like that. I definitely can feel it for sure. And I don't know what people can do. I just know that it's hard right now. And I'm gonna show you that because I know lots of you have been through stuff like this, or you unfortunately will go through stuff like this, or you have friends who are going through stuff like this. And I do have some really good questions that you guys have left, and I will be answering them as we get closer for sure. And it's just like my experience and my opinion, obviously. You know, I was asking my therapist today specific questions, and she's like, really, I can't answer, like, because everyone's different and you're different. So, yeah, I'm really struggling. And having to remind myself that it's not a setback, it's just to be expected. And that I'm not a whiner, you know, because that's like, you know, I don't like to talk to people about it. I don't like to feel like I'm a burden. I don't like to feel like I'm complaining. And so often in a conversation with someone, I will flip it to them and then we'll talk about them for a long time, and then I don't want to complain. And even with like a few friends lately, I have complained and then apologized, and then they get mad and they're like, you do not have to apologize for this. Because not everyone wants to talk about it. And I was like super mindful that I don't want people to feel like, oh my God, fuck, she's still talking about this. Like, God, it's been a year. Aren't you over it? And my therapist was just like, those are the people that you don't want in your life. And those are the people that you can just like slowly let go, or just let go of, you know? So that's it for right now. Thank you for hanging out with me. And I'll check back with you in a bit. Is this so boring for you? Another day, another salad. So I have hemp hearts, veg, 2 of Thomas's vegetarian fake chicken strips, hummus, my vitamins, and then I also made a bunch of oven fries. I don't know if I'll eat all those, but delish. This is the dressing that I'm using. You may remember me showing you that I just bought this. I used up a whole one already, friends. That's how much I like it. So this is my dinner. Come sit with Mama. Oh, okay. Which one would you like to read first? Which one? This one? This one? Okay. The Very Quiet Cricket. Do we like this one? Okay, ready? One warm day, from a tiny egg, a little cricket was born. Welcome! You see the little cricket? Welcome, chirped a big cricket, rubbing his wings together. The little cricket wanted to answer, so he rubbed his wings together. Nothing happened, not a sound. Hi.